is called as what? Internationalization. I think yesterday one example I shown to you. What was that example here I shown there yesterday? Tell me, what was that example I shown there yesterday? Google I given there. Just example. In a Google, support is available for multiple languages. What support is available for multiple languages? No. Harsha, please switch on all fans except this. What support here? No. If you want to get Google services in English, English hyperlink is available. If you want to have that Google services in some other language like Telugu or Hindi or Kannada, Marathi, something else, some other languages, no, then here automatically some hyperlinks are existed here. So by that we are able to get that the services from Google as per our locality. So that was the point here I given that clearly. Right, sir. Anyway, so these are the points I given that, right? Okay. So this part is completed. Don't worry, in the material and everything I covered. I written everything I've written. Then once if we open that, then we are able to get it. But it's a very good bind. Have you seen our course material? No. Available in our office, and today onwards available. You can go there and you can collect it. Okay. Right, sir. I think some charges are going on for that material. Just try to inquire at our office there, then there will be more clarity. Okay. Fine. Or else maybe if all of you require that means all of you require in the sense more number of people wants to get that today, or people will bring that materials here, then you can collect here. Anyway, that depends anyway. Right, sir. Next one. Ninth point is what? Ninth point is yeah, for online people material will be provided through soft copy, I think so. Try to contact your admin people, they will take care about it. All right, come on guys. Ninth point is what? And before that, all of you are getting clarity on this eighth point now? All of you are getting clarity on eighth point here? Can I move to ninth point? The same thing, even alphabet, total alphabet in Unicode representation, even numbers are also existed. Everything. Right? Fine, sir. Now, come for this content here. Next one is ninth point. Operator, simple theoretical point only as of now, but in the future we are going to get much clarity. But now here we have to understand clearly. Operator overloading is not possible in Java applications. Operator overloading is not possible in Java applications. Everybody has to understand clearly. Operator overloading is not possible in Java application. My statement is very much clear. Operator overloading is not possible in Java applications. So before going to talk about operator overloading, where this operator overloading is coming, from where it is coming, that we have to understand. What is the basic origin for operator overloading? What is operator overloading? Why it is not available in Java? Some points here we have to understand now. But then the official statement is what? Operator overloading is not possible in Java applications. We'll talk about it clearly. All right, sir. First of all, now tell me, what is an object-oriented programming language? When we are able to say one programming language is an object-oriented programming language? If any programming language allows its applications to represent data in the form of objects in the form of objects by following object-oriented principles or features, then that programming language is called as what? Object-oriented programming language. Clear? Can you tell me, guys, what are the various object-oriented features? Now tell me. Overall, how many object-oriented features are available? 7 are available. The first one is what? Class. The second one is what? Object. The next one is what? Encapsulation. Next one is what? Abstraction. Then what next one here? Then what next one here? What next one? Polymorphism. Then after that, what next one? Message passing. Nice. Message passing. Right, sir. Then after that, class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, and message passing. Good. Out of these these object-oriented features I require now. Previously, I discussed about like what now inheritance. As per the concept of multiple inheritance, that is not exist in Java. As per that, I discussed about inheritance. But now, if I want to go for operator overloading, I must talk about like what now polymorphism. I must talk about what polymorphism. Now, immediately we are getting clarity what exactly the meaning of polymorphism. What is this polymorphism actually? Polymorphism, simple definitions are nothing, not more than that, but I can explain perfectly. What is polymorphism? If one thing is existed in more than one form, if one thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as like what now? Polymorphism. Nothing. Definition is very simple. I'm not talking too much about this content at present. No. In object orientation, polymorphism, we are having very good content. Nearly 3 to 4 days out of time, we are going to spend time on this polymorphism in object orientation. But now, in the comparison point of view, we have to understand minimum information. Right. So the definition for this is what? If one thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as polymorphism. Then it is called as like what no? Polymorphism. That's okay, good. Right, sir. Okay, definition okay. One thing is exist in more than one form, then it is called as what? Polymorphism. That I understood. But can you tell me any example for polymorphism? I can say a number of examples on it. I can say a number of examples, but the simple examples as per our understanding here, we have to understand. Listen, all of you know. Myself is an example, guys. Myself is an example. Assume what I am doing at present. Assume it. Assume. Not really. Assume it. For example, if I am doing the PhD at the JNT University, Kukutpalli. I am taking classes here at Durga Soft. Okay. At my home, I have some other a number of responsibilities. And I'm giving some technical support to some companies in outside as a consultant. Assume it, all these points. Okay, now tell me, myself is a single or not? Okay, of course, I'm married. Clearly, I'm telling that single in the sense in this context. Okay, myself is a person is single, right? Person is single. Good. For you, what is my appearance? Trainer. For you, what is my appearance? Trainer. Where I am working in a software company as a consultant for number of companies or one company, whatever it may be, where my role is what? Software engineer. Person is same. Here trainer. There, software engineer. Got my point or not? At JNT University, as I am doing PhD, there, what is my role? My role was what? My role is a student there. I'm a student. There I am student. Here I am trainer. There, software engineer. Leave all these things. Leave all these things at my home. A son to my parent. A husband to my wife. Father to my child. Yes, sir. Am I right or not? But person is same or not? How many forms are available? How many forms are available? Is that single form or multiple forms? Multiple forms are available, but the person is same. But how many shades are available? Multiple shades are available or not? So this type of appearance, this type of nature is called as like what no? Polymorphic nature. This nature is what? Polymorphic nature. So it is called as what? Polymorphism. Come again. What is the definition of this polymorphism? If one thing is existed in more than one form. Trainer, teacher, that means trainer, software engineer, student, and so on and so on and so on. All these things are like what? No, different forms. But person is single. Person is single, but multiple forms are available. So if one thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as like what? No, polymorphism. Okay, sir. Your definition and your example, real-time example is also be okay. Can you tell me some technical example? I'm the Java developer. I want to become as a Java developer. Tell me some technical example where I can do some practice. People may ask this type of question to me. Right, I'll give some clarity now. Tell me, I think you might be heard about loans in bank applications. You might be heard about loans in bank applications. Am I right? Tell me, guys. Tell me different types of loans actually in any bank application. Now tell me, what are the various types, guys? Now tell me. First one is what? Maybe gold loan. Am I right or not? Gold loan. Just wait. Gold loan. What is the interest rate for gold loan, guys? Any idea? Of course, your parents might be aware about it. All right. For example, 7%. Example. Not really. Next one is, apart from that, what next one? What next one? House loan. House loan. All right, sir. House loan. Then what is the percentage? Come. How much is the percentage? No, some 8%. Interest rate I'm talking there. Next one is what? Right. Study loan. Study loan. Education loan or study loan, both are same. Then how much is the percentage, sir? Now tell me, the word loan is single, right? How many forms are available? Is it a single form or multiple forms now? Multiple forms are available. So can I apply that polymorphism in this particular example? Can I? Is my polymorphism is suitable for this particular one or not? Exactly. Now this is what exactly the meaning of like what now? Polymorphism. Come on. What is the definition of the polymorphism? If one thing is existed in more than one form, then it is called as like what now? Polymorphism. That's fine. Next one. Right. Examples for polymorphism is what? Any real-time example if you think about it. If you go for any bank application where loan is single, but it is available in multiple forms. What are the multiple forms of this loan? Gold loan, house loan, and what next one? Study loan, and so on and so on and so on. Number of types of loans are existed here. All these things are like what now? Polymorphism that we can apply there. That's okay. But I have a question. So can tell me what is the advantage of this polymorphism? Conceptually understood. As per your explanation, I understood one thing is available more than one form. Then for me as a developer, what advantage I'm getting polymorphism? If I ask a question, what is the advantage of inheritance? I can give one answer straightly. I can give one answer. What is that answer there? All right, tell me here. What is that answer now? Code reusability. What is that answer here? Code reusability. That answer we can say inheritance in the sense code reusability. Declare variables and methods in sober class, reuse the same variables and methods inside what now? Subclass, where automatically we are getting what? Code reusability here we are getting. Am I right or not? Similarly, now tell me, what is the advantage we are able to get from polymorphism? What is the advantage here? Put your common sense now. If one thing is available in more than one form in the sense, it is a flexibility for me to select either of the from more than one form or not. If one thing is available in multiple forms in the sense, it's a flexibility for me to select either of these from multiple forms or not. It's a flexibility for the developer or not. Come on, sir. It is a flexibility or not. If one thing is having multiple actions now, then with that name, I can utilize more than one action. Which action I required at present, I can select the required action. Got it or not? So here the advantage of polymorphism is flexibility. His advantage of polymorphism is what? Flexibility. Flexibility. Okay, fine. The main advantage of polymorphism is flexibility. Flexibility is an advantage of like what now? Polymorphism. That's okay, good. So now tell me, how many types of polymorphisms are existed? How many types of polymorphisms? Understand my concepts clearly. First of all, what is polymorphism? Next one is what? Example for polymorphism. Next one is what? Then advantage of polymorphism. Then of the types of polymorphisms. How many types of polymorphisms are existed actually? There are two types of polymorphisms. There are two types of polymorphisms. Answer my point here. Morphisms. What are these two types of polymorphisms actually? One is static polymorphism. One is what? Static polymorphism, and second one is what? dynamic polymorphism. Dynamic polymorphism. Right, sir. Overall, two types of polymorphisms are existed: static polymorphism and a dynamic polymorphism. Nothing, sir. If the polymorphism is existed at compilation time, then it is called as what? Static polymorphism. If the polymorphism is existed at the runtime, at the execution time, then it is called as like what? No, dynamic polymorphism. Yes, all of you are following these points now. Tell me, guys, how many types of polymorphisms are existed here? Two types of polymorphisms. What are the two types of polymorphisms now? Static polymorphism and a dynamic polymorphism. What is static polymorphism? What is static polymorphism? If it is existed, if the polymorphism is existed at what time? Compilation time, then it is what? Then it is static polymorphism. That's okay, fine. Any example for static polymorphism in general? Any example for static polymorphism in general? Example for static polymorphism is overloading. What is the example for static polymorphism? Overloading. Observe carefully. Now tell me similarly, what is dynamic polymorphism now? What is dynamic polymorphism? If it is existed at what time? Runtime, execution time, runtime of our program, runtime, then it is called as dynamic polymorphism. Then it is called as dynamic polymorphism. That's it. Example for dynamic polymorphism is overriding. What is the example for dynamic polymorphism? Overriding. Overloading is an example for static polymorphism. Overriding is an example for dynamic polymorphism. Nothing is difficult here. Very simple. Each and every point is the pinpoint I am telling to you know clearly. Okay. Now tell me, what is polymorphism? If one thing is exists in more than one form, then it is called as polymorphism. That's okay. Then any example for polymorphism? Loan is available in multiple forms now. It's an example for polymorphism. Leave it. Next one is, what is the advantage of polymorphism? Flexibility to design applications. Flexibility to design applications. That's an advantage of polymorphism. How many types of polymorphisms are available? Two types. What are the two types of polymorphisms now? Static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. What is static polymorphism? If the polymorphism is existed at a compilation time, polymorphism is existed at a compilation time, then it is called a static polymorphism. Then what is dynamic polymorphism? If the polymorphism is existed at a runtime, right? If the polymorphism is existed at runtime, then that polymorphism is called as what? Dynamic polymorphism. What is the example for static polymorphism? Overloading. What is an example for dynamic polymorphism? Overriding. All the theoretical points are clear or not? Just one by one, we have to understand it. Clearly? Okay, fine. Now, I don't require overriding as of now. My concept is what? Operator overloading is not existing in Java. That's my point. So here the point is what? Overriding is not required immediately. I don't require that overriding now. Right, sir? I require only overloading. Observe carefully. No separate definition for overloading. Let me talk about the next 2 points. There are two types of overloadings in general. How many types are available? There are two types of overloadings. There are two types of overloadings. What are the two types of overloadings in general? First one is method overloading. Of course, in other programming languages, function overloading. If you go for C++, maybe the terminology is what? Function overloading. Okay, as per the Java, method overloading. Okay, and the second one is like what now? Operator overloading. Second one is what? Operator overloading. Okay, at least some definitions at least we have to observe clearly. What is method overloading? Even my intention is not to talk about much about method overloading. I have to introduce about like what? Operator overloading. That's why I'm talking about this total nonsense. Observe carefully here. First one is what we have to understand there clearly. Method overloading here we have to understand. What is this method overloading? Simple definition. All of you observe carefully. Listen carefully. If more than one method with the same name, with a different parameter list, then it is called as method overloading. Okay, in a somewhat technical, if more than one method with the same name and with multiple functionalities. If more than one name with the same name and with a different implementation part, multiple functionalities, different implementation for each and every method with the same name in the sense, definitely multiple functionalities will come. Method name is simple, but functionalities would be multiple. Then it is called as like what no method overloading. Come on guys, what's the point here? No, if any single method has multiple functionalities, that means if more than one method with the same name and with multiple functionalities, then it is called as like what no method overloading. Multiple functionalities in the sense, if we provide multiple parameters, different parameter list, no, automatically different functionalities will come. If a different parameter list, if we provide for one method to another method, automatically different functionalities will come. There we can conclude that content is like what no overloading, method overloading. That's my point here. If more than one method with the same name and with different implementations, if more than one method with the same name and with the different implementations, implementation is nothing but body of the method, body of the function, right? Then it is called as method overloading. That's it, not more than that. Method overloading. Right, sir. Still, I want to give a simple example. It is a model code. It is not like any other one. A pseudo code I want to write. Try to observe this clearly. If more than one method with the same name and with the different implementations, different functionalities, then it is called as method overloading. All of you observe carefully. For example, class, I want to take like what no calculator. I want to take cal. Class cal. I want to take. Let's observe this clearly. Inside this class, I want to take something else like what? Void add of into I comma into j. Okay, guys, now try to observe this clearly. Some implementation here I'm providing. Now tell me, guys, here add is a method name or not? And this method is performing addition operation over two integer values or not? This is nothing but integer addition or not? This is nothing but what? Integer addition. Similarly, I can take like what? Void add of something else, float f1 comma float f2. Tell me, guys, now here what we are doing there. Now tell me again. Add method name is add. Second method name is what? Add. But its functionality is what? Integer. That means addition over to float values or not? Addition over to float values. Of course, depending on input also, that functionality here we are able to find. Okay, then one more example here. I want to take like what? Void add. What have I taken here? No, void add. Here what I am providing there, string str1 comma string str2. Observe carefully. Now here what we are able to specify there now, here also addition operation here we are able to perform over two string variables. Instead of saying it is an addition, you can think of it as a concatenation. Instead of saying addition, we have to say it's what? Concatenation. Tell me, how many methods are defined inside my cal? 3 methods are defined here, but all the method name is same or different? Same, but parameter list is what? Parameter list is same or different? Parameter list is different or not? So more than one method with the same name and with a different parameter list, then it is called as like what now? Method overloading. Sir, all of you are getting clarity or not? Method overloading. Sir, okay, I understood this point, okay. Somewhat more technical. If you give one more example, then I'll satisfy. If you're having this kind of thinking, I will give one more example. But you have to understand clearly. Your thinking must be good. You have to put more concentration on this particular one. Yes, sir. Ready for this? Can I go for one more example? Right, sir. That's very good. I'm asking one more question, guys. Now try to answer for it. Yes, Alok, it's okay, fine. Right, your answer is right. I'm asking strictly one question to all of you guys. Now tell me. Why you are learning Java programming language now? In the first class itself, I have asked you the same question. Why you are learning Java programming language now? Exactly. For money. Perfectly catch my point. All right, I will come to that point only, but the path is not directly to money. First of all, you need to get a job. For the sake of job only, you are coming here to learn Java. Am I right or not? For what purpose Java? For what purpose job? Uh, for getting identity as well as salary. Am I right or not? Identity is for respectable and salary is for survival. For these two things, job is required or not? People are thinking totally money. You are totally money minded. You are totally selfish and money minded. You are not thinking about respectable, what I'm telling there. Identity, you are not thinking there. If your background is IBM, for example, think about your identity. Everybody will give respect. If you are not having good identity, nobody will give respect. Understand it clearly? So definitely you must have some identity. Good identity, what I'm telling you. Not bad identity. Okay, fine. So if we go for companies now, after learning this job, assume it, you attended some interviews in outside and in one company you selected. Now you are moving to the company. Regularly you are going to the company, you are working at your company. 1 month of time you worked there. After 1 month of time, you are expecting salary from the company or not? Yeah. Now here my question is, how salaries are generated from the companies? How salaries are generated from the companies? Okay, now tell me, for example, assume it, your salary is 30,000 per month. In the point of fresher, I'm telling you. 30,000 per month. Your salary is 30,000 per month, for example. Okay. Are you expecting the same 30,000 throughout the year? Throughout the year, 12 months are available. Out of these 12 months now, every month 30,000 you are expecting, or something extra you are expecting on some other months. Some occasional type of months are available. Say for example, December month is available. In a software industry, December month is what I'm telling there. It's a good thing. Especially in abroad, not in India maximum, but in abroad or maybe in entire software industry, nowadays might be in India also, is a good thing. Definitely some bonus will come. Maybe on October also, might be in some companies bonus will come. Leave it. The company anniversary date is available now. At least on that day, definitely every employee will get some benefit. Got my point or not? So my company has a policy. If an employee has a salary with 30,000, if he has any salary like 30,000, if you want to give any bonus on festival kind of thing, maybe, or company anniversary, maybe, whatever it may be, if any occasion will come, my company is ready to give 25% extra as a bonus on that particular month. Get my point or not? Regular month's salary calculation is 30,000. But some months, some occasional, that means some special months will come. On that particular month, the salary has to be hiked. Basic salary, original salary plus a 25% extra on our monthly salary. But nobody will think that hikes and everything with respect to months. Everybody will give annual package. On annual package, they are going to give some hikes. That's okay. But bonus amount, we want to provide. Some fixed bonus amount, we want to provide. RS might be not even 25%. On some special kind of months, we want to give 15,000 extra. Guys, understand my point or not? 1 minute. All right, sir. Got my point now. On a special months now, then we want to give then for 15,000 extra. That means 45,000. In the regular months only, we are giving like what now? 30,000. So this kind of implementation I require. When we are having this type of implementation, then we need to have a method like what now? We need to have a method like what now? For example, class, I want to specify like what now? Salary, for example. A salary or employee, whatever, that doesn't matter now. Okay, now I want to specify like what now? Void generate salary. Generate salary. Okay, here the parameters would be like what now? What are the parameters for salary generation here now? We can understand clearly. It should be like what now? Long or maybe int basic. Next one is what? Apart from this basic amount is available. Next one is like what now? Float hike. Hike amount. That means every year might be some hikes are going to be provided. Something else. Hike amount here we have to get. Initial basic amount is something. Hike. Next one is like what now? Int. Then what next one? Your traveling allowances if anything is available. Then what next one? You know. Then after that int float PF cutoffs are available. Am I right or not? Provident fund cutoff is available. Like this, some functionality here we are providing there. So here we can understand some X implementation here we are providing. Some additions and some subtractions over the parameter list. We can prepare salary value. That's okay. At the same time, some other occasions might be in a special kind of months might be salary here we have to generate. How we are going to generate salary there? Void generate salary of first int basic is available. Am I right or not? Next one is like what now? Float hike is existed. Then after that int traveling allowances are available. Next one is like what now? Float PF is available. Apart from that, what next one here now? Now tell me here. Now here, this time here, what we are having there, which implementation is available? Y implementation is existed. Am I right or not? Y implementation. Now tell me guys, all of you now tell me, how many methods I declared here? Now tell me, 2 methods I declared. Am I right or not? In all the 2 methods, method name is same or different? Come on, method name is same or different? Same method name, but parameter list is same or different? Parameter list is same or different? Definitely different. One parameter is extra. In the second method, parameter list is different. Now, can't we say it's a method of overloading? Is it method of overloading or not method of overloading? Method of overloading. Now tell me, here one thing is available in multiple forms or not? One thing is available in multiple forms or not? Then this is an example for polymorphism or not? Yes, it is an example for like what now? Polymorphism. That's it. Method of overloading topic is simple or difficult? So Java is simple. Java is very simple. If you understand this, this is almost all mid of the object orientation I have to discuss there. There's somewhat deeper of object orientation to discuss there. But here conceptually you understood or not? So nothing is there in Java. Java is very, very simple by seeing this type of examples. Leave all these things. But my requirement is not method of overloading that I discussed anyway. It is not method of overloading. But now my requirement is what? What is my requirement here? Operator overloading. Operator overloading is my requirement, but it is not available in Java, of course. It is not possible in Java, but I have to discuss something about operator overloading. Right, sir? Come on, guys. Now tell me, what exactly the meaning of like operator overloading? Definition is very simple. If any operator is defined with more than one operation, inside the bracket we can understand more than one functionality. Come on guys, if any operator is defined with more than one operation, that is more than one functionality, then that operator is called as overloaded operator or that process is called as what? Operator overloading. Yes, sir. Tell me what is the definition of this operator overloading? If any operator is defined with more than one operation or functionality, then that operator is called as overloaded operator, and that process is called as what? Operator overloading. That's okay, fine. Examples are that's okay. Definition is okay. Tell me some example here. No? Right, wait for a moment. No, I'll give some clarity. All of you observe carefully. No, what was that example here? I'm telling to you. Int A is equal to 10. Int B is equal to 20. Int C is equal to A plus B. Then system dot out dot println of C. String str1 is equal to ABC. String str2 is equal to DEF. Then string str3 is equal to str1 plus str2. Again, system dot out dot println of str3. Guys, all of you observe this clearly. Here I have used a plus operator. Am I right or not? Which operator I have used? Plus operator here I have used. Here also be plus operator I have used. Am I right or not? Now tell me here, plus operator is for what purpose there? Plus is for. Plus is for. For what purpose there? Plus is for arithmetic addition or not? Here plus is for what? Arithmetic addition or not? Similarly, here also we have used plus operator. Here also we have used what? Plus operator. Am I right or not? Now tell me, here plus is for what purpose there? No string concatenation or not? Come on guys, here what is it? The plus operator? No, plus is for string concatenation or not? Here plus is for arithmetic addition, but here plus is for what? No, string concatenation. Guys, now tell me here what is that output here? Now tell me. System dot out print. That means I want to display C value. What is that value here? No, 30. 30 is a value. Here also be I want to display str3. str3 is equal to str1 plus str2. Concatenation of ABC and DEF. Then what is that output here? We are able to get here no ABC, DEF. Here we are able to get ABC, DEF. That we are getting clearly. ABC, DEF here we are getting. Am I right or not? Okay, fine. Now here we can understand clearly ABC, DEF here we are getting. So here this is arithmetic addition 10 plus 20, 30 arithmetic addition. ABC plus DEF, ABC, DEF we are getting. This is what? String concatenation. Now tell me, here operator is same or not? Here plus and here plus, here plus and here plus. But single operator has two multiples. That means two different functionalities or not? One functionality is arithmetic addition and another functionality is what? String concatenation. One functionality is arithmetic addition. Another functionality is what? String concatenation. Is it not operator overloading? Is it not the example for operator overloading? Come on guys, you have to confirm to me. Is it operator overloading or not? Definitely it is what? Operator overloading. Definitely it is like what? No, operator overloading. Okay, good. Up to now we understood operator overloading. What exactly the meaning of operator overloading? But now here my question is what? My question is what? Why operator overloading is not existed in Java? Why it is not possible in Java? Why operator overloading is not existed in Java? Operator overloading is not possible in Java. Operator overloading is not possible in Java. Why? Because what is the reason for it? Why? Because I'll give two reasons. Now try to understand it clearly. Listen, simple point. Simple, very simple. Of course, it's the problem with the polymorphism also. It's a flexibility at the same time. Little bit drawback is available. The drawback I'm telling to you now. For example, you're all attending this session today. I'm taking this session. All of a sudden, if I call Ramu, hey Ramu, are you there? Like this, if I call. If one person is available here, it's okay. No problem for me. That person will respond for me. Think of it. If 4 persons or 5 persons are having the same name. 5 persons are having the same name. Understand it clearly. 5 persons are having the same name. Then which Ramu has to respond for me? If all Ramus are giving response to me, then which Ramu is giving response to me is a confusion for me or not? Even if I call Ramu, all the Ramus are getting confusion or not? There are some other parameters here I have to take. Some other parameters I have to take. to resolve this confusion. Maybe some extra thing, extra work I have to do. So if more number of functionalities, if we define for a single operator, one or two operations, one or two functionalities for a single operator, it's okay. More and more operations if we define for a single operator, then it will be confusion oriented feature. Then it is becoming as the confusion oriented feature. Then it is becoming as like what no? Confusion oriented feature. So finally, what is the point I am telling there? Operator overloading is a bit confusion oriented feature. When it is confusion oriented feature, guys, when it is a bit confusion oriented feature, but when it is a bit confusion oriented feature, when we define more number of operations for single operator, when we define more number of operations for single operator, more and more number of operations if we define, no, definitely it is becoming as what? Confusion oriented feature. So Java is a simple programming language. Java does not allow confusion oriented features. Because of that reason only, pointers are not allowed. Pointers are a bit confusion oriented feature. So that's why Java is a simple programming language, as Java does not allow like pointers. Multiple inheritance is also creating confusion. So Java does not allow this. Similarly, when we define multiple operations, that means when we define more than one functionality, when we define more and more number of functionalities for a single operator, automatically it is becoming as like what? No, confusion oriented feature. So Java does not allow that confusion oriented feature. That is one point. Then after that, another consideration part, how much it is useful in application development. Is that operator overloading is how much it is used in application development? Is it a frequent requirement in application development? Is it a frequent requirement in application development? If you think about it, it is a rarely used feature. It is a rarely used feature in applications development. It is not a frequently used feature, almost all dead. It is a rarely used feature in application development, especially Java application development. I'm talking there. Of course, other programming languages maybe requirements may come, but in Java application development, it is a very rarely used feature, almost all dead. So Sun Microsystems or Java people have not put any specific concentration on this particular topic. Simply they have removed it. Unnecessary topic it is in Java, so they have removed it. That feature was removed. Come on, guys. What I'm telling to you clearly, what exact point I'm telling here, operator overloading is not possible in Java. Why? Tell me the two reasons, Kano. One is like what? If we define more and more number of functionalities for a single operator, then it is becoming as like what now? Is a confusion oriented feature. So Java does not support what? Confusion oriented features. And second one is what? In a demand point of, very less demand is available for this feature in application development. So Java has not put any specific concentration on this particular feature. That's why Java has neglected this particular part. So finally, we are giving conclusion. This feature is not possible in Java. This feature is not possible in Java. Am I right or not? Okay. If you understand this point, I'm asking one question to all of you guys. This example as is I want to take again. Is an example for operator overloading or not? Tell me, is an example for operator overloading or not? Yes, it's an example for operator overloading. That's nice. Is it not possible in Java? Is this code is not possible in Java? Tell me. Is this code is not possible in Java? People are not responding. Possible or not possible? For the sake of your guarantee purpose, for the sake of your content point of view, Okay, sir. Code I pasted here. Don't think much about this program there. Just I'm checking whether this code is possible or not possible in Java. Okay, now here, this is like what I'm telling there, test class. Let me save this. Somewhere else I want to save this. And Java 830 test.java. Okay, some code I have written, whatever the code I copied there, I specified in a class in a method. Let me compile this one here. Java C space test.java. Have you got any compilation errors? Did you see any compilation error? No. Java space test. What was the output we are getting? 30. A, B, C, D, E, F output here we are getting. 30 is the first output and A, B, C, D, E, F is the second output that we are getting. Tell me guys, now what is the conclusion here? Is this code is possible in Java or not? Possible in Java or not? I shown already it is possible there. Okay, if this code is possible in Java, how can you say operator overloading is not possible in Java? There is an example for operator overloading or not? This code is an example for operator overloading. At one side you are saying operator overloading is not possible in Java. At other side you are saying that example of operator overloading is running successfully in our Java code. So what is your statement actually? Is there any credibility for your statement now? At one side, one time we are saying operator overloading is not possible in Java. But whatever the example you have taken for operator overloading, that was successfully executed in our system. Then how can you say operator overloading is not possible in Java? Then how can you say operator overloading is not possible in Java? Having question or not? No questions, sir. We don't have any question. But you are raising question unnecessary now. Am I raising question unnecessarily? If you are not getting question, then definitely you are not in the class. You are roaming in outside. Anyway, first of all, understand my question. What was the question I asked? Have you understood this question? What was the question here? Question is what? We are saying operator overloading is not possible in Java. Some reasons also were given. But the example what we have taken for operator overloading, that was executed successfully in our program in Java environment. So we could not say operator overloading is not possible in Java as per the program. But as per the theory provided by Sun Microsystems, operator overloading is not existing in Java. Then what we have to do? What we have to trust now? Right. Here I have to give some information or try to understand this point clearly. What was that note kind of point here I'm telling to you? All of you listen carefully. First listen carefully. As per the Java internal requirements, what's that? As per the Java internal requirements, Java has declared some of the predefined operators. Java has declared some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators. Java has declared some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators with the fixed functionalities. With the fixed functionalities. This is predefinedly inbuilt. But Java has not provided any environment for the developers. Java has not given any option for the developers to perform operator overloading explicitly. Java has not given any option for the developers to do operator overloading explicitly. Yes, sir. All of you are getting my point or not clearly? As per the internal requirements of the Java, Java has declared some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators with the fixed functionalities. But Java has not given any option for the developers, or Java has not provided any environment for the developers to perform operator overloading explicitly. Say for example, in Java, plus operator is having two functionalities. What are the two functionalities? No, arithmetic addition. Then what next one can know? Concatenation. Concatenation, that's fixed. The Java has defined like that. Internally, Java has followed the same point, declared that is fixed, addition and concatenation. But if I asked you, try to define plus operator for multiplication. Is it possible for you? Define multiplication for plus operator in your own way. Will you do that in a Java program? Or maybe I'm asking about like What next one here? Division I'm asking there. Will you do this division with the plus operator? Will you define that division functionality with per plus operator? Is it possible for you? Not possible. But addition and concatenation are possible for plus operator. Why? Because Java has defined that internally. That addition and concatenation both has defined by Java for plus operator internally as per its internal requirement. But Java has not given any explicit environment for the developers to perform operator overloading explicitly. Java has not provided any explicit environment for the developers to perform operator overloading explicitly. Because of this reason, the program what I have written that was successfully executed in my Java environment. But if you want to go for somewhat extra functionalities over the operators, then it is not possible. Why? Because Java has not provided environment for explicit operator overloading, but Java has given environment for implicit operator overloading. That is the reason why that example is okay in Java, but at the same time we are giving conclusion operator overloading is not possible in Java. But I can say operator overloading is not possible in Java explicitly, I have to say. Operator overloading is not possible in Java explicitly. That point here I have to say. So here the answer is like what? No, what I am telling there, as per the Java internal requirements, as per the Java internal requirements, Java has defined some of the predefined operators. Some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators. Some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators. Java has defined some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators with the fixed functionalities. With the fixed functionalities, but what is the next point here? But Java has not provided any option for the developers to do operator overloading explicitly. That's it. Now this statement is very much clear. Right, sir. Now this is the total scenario about like what? No, operator overloading and its scope in Java programming language. In Java, how much scope is available for operator overloading? Internally with the fixed functionalities for fixed operators, it's okay. But explicitly for one operator, if you want to define your own functionality, not possible. That was hidden by Java because it's a confusion. It's a bit confusion-oriented feature. Because of that, Java does not allow this particular content. Yes, sir. All of you are following or not? Why, sir? Today also you are not good. I don't know what is the reason for it. Do you have any family problems? No? I think so. Some of you are having family problems. I think so. No? Right, sir. Good. Anyway, later on I'll give some analysis about your family problems also. Don't worry. But chargeable. Every service is chargeable here. You can come to me. We can talk about your family issues also. No problem. Right, sir. Anyway, come for it. What is the last point? Let me talk about last point once again here. What exactly the concept here we understood there. Points wise, I given all the concepts here. Now you have to respond for me. Clearly, everybody has to give answer loudly. Okay. Now tell me, what is our title, sir? What is the ninth one, sir? Now tell me. Operator overloading is not possible in Java applications. That is the actual title. Then we have to talk about it. First of all, we understood polymorphism. Tell me, guys, what is first of all, tell me, when a programming language is an object-oriented programming language. Come on, everybody has to speak out. If the programming language is able to represent data in the form of objects by following object-oriented principles, then the programming language is what? Object-oriented programming language. How many object-oriented features are available? 7 are available. Can you tell me what are the 7 features now? Class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, message passing. Where what is polymorphism? Come on, if one thing is exists in more than one form, then it is called as polymorphism. Any example for it? Loan and its forms: gold loan, house loan, study loan. vehicle loan, something else. Next one is, what is the advantage of polymorphism? Flexibility. Flexibility is an advantage of what? Polymorphism. How many types of polymorphisms are available? Two types. What are the two types of polymorphisms now? Static polymorphism and dynamic polymorphism. What is static polymorphism? If it is existed at compilation time, then it is called as what? Static polymorphism. Any example for static polymorphism? Overloading. What is dynamic polymorphism? If it is existed at runtime, then it is called as dynamic polymorphism. Example for that is what? Overriding. How many types of overloadings are available? Two types. What are the two types of overloadings now? Method of overloading, operator overloading. What is method of overloading? If more than one method with the same name and with different functionalities or different implementation, then it is called as method of overloading. Any example for it? Add method with integer addition, add method with float addition, add method with string addition. Then it is called as like what now? Method of overloading. That's okay, fine. Next, one more example I've given. Salary generation in any company, like in two forms. One is regular salary calculation, another one is a bonus related salary calculation. So definitely their parameters would be different and the functionalities would be different, and the salary calculation is also different. So there we can apply like what now? Method of overloading. Leave it. What is operator of overloading? If any operator is defined with more than one operation, that is functionality, then that operator is called as overloaded operator, and that process is called as what? Operator overloading. Any example for it now? Plus is for arithmetic addition, plus is for string concatenation, operator overloading. Then operator overloading is not possible in Java. Why? Because what are the reasons here? Two reasons. What are the two reasons now? When we define more number of functionalities for a single operator, automatically that operator is becoming as confusion oriented operator. So operator overloading will increase confusion for the developers. So Java does not support. Next one is what? It is a rarely used feature in application development, almost all dead. So Java has not having any specific concentration over this particular feature. So it has been removed. Next one, we have given one more question. What was that question? Whatever the example you have taken for operator overloading, it was executed successfully. Then how can you say operator overloading is not possible in Java? Then how can we decide operator overloading is not possible in Java? Then further question, what was the answer I given there? Answer is very clear. As per the Java internal requirements, Java has defined some of the predefined operators as overloaded operators with the fixed functionalities. What are the predefined operators here? Plus is one operator, percentile is another operator, and star is another operator, like this. Some of the predefined operators with the fixed functionalities, they defined as overloaded operators. But what is the condition here now? But Java has not provided any option for the developers to do operator overloading explicitly in Java applications. Internal operator overloading is existing in Java, but a developer level operator overloading is not existed in Java. This is the total awareness here we have to understand, and everything we have to understand clearly. Right, sir, this topic is completed overall. What topic is completed there? The total differences between Java and others. This total topic is completed. So the next one is I have to go for like what now? After completion of this, I have to go for Java features. Java features I have to talk. Next topic is what? Java features. After completion of this Java features, 1 minute. Before this Java features, then after that I have to go for some other topic like what now? Programming format. Java programming format here I have to discuss that. Then after that I have to go for steps to prepare first Java application. Two more topics I have to start there. One is the Java programming format. Another one is like what now? Java features. Let me talk about Java features. Then after Java programming format. What exactly the structure of the Java program? What we have to provide inside the Java program. Then after that, steps to prepare first Java application, I have to discuss there. From this first steps to prepare first Java application, programming part will start. But before that, a little bit theory. But inside the theory, instructions purpose will come. That intention of each and every instruction will come. That we have to understand clearly. So we are going to understand that each and every part clearly. Now, at present here, we have to understand like what? Java features. Right, sir. Now, predefined operator overload, in the sense already I explained that. Plus operator is a predefined operator and it has two functionalities predefinedly. Plus operator has two predefined functionalities. and that operator is predefined operator. So that's a predefined operator with predefined functionalities. Okay, leave it. All right, sir. I completed one topic. Differences between Java and others. The topic I completed. Yes, am I right? But how can I get a confirmation whether you are following this topic clearly or not? Yeah, as I'm trainer, I had to check about your status also. Blindly coming here and teaching Java in the sense nothing. But you are coming every day and you are sitting in front of me, you are learning something in the sense, I need to have confirmation about your status. Then how I can get this confirmation? How I can test your knowledge? Any idea? Any clues? So what I am telling there, it is not possible for me to come to each and every person and checking your knowledge. Because today might be less members, maybe tomorrow. Think about it. Before Corona, in my classes, nearly 1,000 members. It is not possible. Even within few days, we can see the same kind of environment in my classes. Within 2 to 3 months of time, the same situation will come again. I have to manage. Definitely, I'll get that kind of crowd I can get. But the point is, how it is possible for me to come to each and every person? Is it possible? No, not possible. So, but how can I check your knowledge, whether you understood this topic clearly or not? So, because of that reason, what I am telling there, I want you to conduct the test frequently. When one topic is completed, I want to conduct the test, one test, 25 questions or 30 questions test I will conduct. At the end of each and every topic, there you have to participate and you have to check your knowledge, and I will give the key and everything. From the running classes only, from the classes only, I am going to ask the questions. I am not going to ask the questions from outside syllabus. Python test I will not conduct. I will conduct Java test only, up to your completion of the syllabus only. Okay. So here what I am telling there, if you observe this introduction topic, actually, in introduction, let me check it. I think so you are not having syllabus papers as of now. I'll give the syllabus paper also. If you take material there, we can see the total syllabus also there. Okay, introduction part. Inside this introduction, what is the first topic there? Java history. And the second topic is like what now? After that, the differences between Java and others. Now the status is this one that we completed up to now. Third one is like what now? Java features. And the fourth topic is Java programming format. These many things are existed here. This is introduction part. Okay, then second topic is like steps to prepare first Java application directly. So let me complete these remaining two things also. Let me complete remaining two things also. When I complete this total part, there I will conduct one small test. 30 to 40 questions I will give, then on one particular day. I'll announce that within 2 days before or 3 days before, I'll announce. Then you will be prepared for that. Then I will conduct one test. Then if you appear for that exam, then it's okay, good. For the topper, definitely I will give one gift. Encouragement, biscuit, right? Definitely. Definitely, evaluation must be required. An evaluation measurement is required. Then definitely I have to select one person as a topmost person. And every exam I will select one person as a topmost person. I am asking two things. I want to give two options for the winner, for the person who is going to get that one. That means up to the next topic. See, for example, one topic I completed. Today I am conducting one test. One person will be the first person. I am going to select that person as a topper, right? For the topper, gifts I am going to provide in two ways. One is maybe 100 rupees pen, or maybe 150 rupees pen, or something else, or one notebook or something else. You are the student, I am the trainer. That gift only I have to give. Don't expect bracelets and chains and all. My properties are not sufficient for that. Such kind of gift I can give. That is one way. But the second way, I will give one more chair here, and he will come and he will sit along with me up to the next exam. Then he will learn the subject along with me. Which one is good? 100 rupees gift is good, right? But nobody will come along with me. Why? Because I'll ask the questions randomly. Right, sir. Just I'm kidding there. that option I am thinking there. At least one person is coming along with me. He will understand what I am teaching. Up to the next exam. In the next exam, another person may be the winner. He will get the same chance. Depends on the option here. Anyway, then I'll decide that what I'm going to provide. Okay, finally, test is definitely I will conduct there, but I thought of it, and tomorrow I want to conduct it on the basis of these differences, no? But scope is not sufficient to give 30 questions at least. Just only 9 number of points I discussed here. Scope is not sufficient. So let me complete the remaining topics also. After completion of this remaining part under the introduction part, I will conduct the test. Maybe 3 to 4 days of time it will be completed. Then after that I will conduct the test. Is that ready for it? All of you ready for it? Right, sir. I think you are ready for 100 rupees pen box, right? Right. Anyway, I will check. In the first exam itself, I will check it. How much you are following my content, I will check it. Definitely, I'll give the questions with a bit of twist also. In the regular class, what I discussed here with a bit indirect questions also I will give. But how much you are going to catch that questions, I want to check. Okay, fine. Let's come for this topic here. Java features. Tell me, guys, Java features is the next topic. Time is there or not? At least introduction part, let me complete it. Don't want to waste the time. Java features. Sir, if you go outside, might be number of movies are getting released. Especially on Friday, in the sense it's a movies day. Am I right? I think yesterday also one movie was released at Telugu, I think so. Warrior. Who is that hero? Ram Potineni, right? Who is that heroine? Who is that? No, somebody else. Okay. Not in my syllabus. Okay. Premam is good movie. Climax is very, very good. Right, sir. Very nice. See, that movie or different movie, whatever it may be, when movies are going on, whenever movies are going on, a producer wants to release that movie on one particular day, before 1 week, they used to conduct one event. Have you recognized it? What was that event there? Pre-release event. Okay, before that pre-release event also some other occasions like teaser release, first look, what next one? Poster release or something else. Previously, 10 years back, all these kind of environments are not available. Recently only, this kind of culture is coming in even Telugu industry also, as I'm saying that. Okay, good. One thing, promo video or maybe what next one here, apart from the teaser, whatever it may be, what is the intention of these two, sir? Now tell me. It's a matter of 1 minute or 2 minutes video bite, right? Not more than that, just 2 to 3 minutes of video bite. Within the 2 to 3 minutes of video bite, if you observe the total video, total nature of the movie we can identify. Sir, got my point or not? The total nature of the movie we can identify. If we observe the teaser, at least we are getting some impression, some information we are getting. Am I right or not? Okay, remember this point, teaser is required. That is our required point. Just remember that. Before the movie, the teaser is coming. In the teaser, some information we are getting. At least the nature of that movie we are getting. Leave it. I want to take a mobile phone. A new mobile phone I want to take. Which one is suggestible? For me, iPhone, no sir. I don't like iPhone. Why I don't like iPhone? I can give one reason. Why? Because, see, what iPhone people are saying there, take my iPhone and habituate for iPhone. They are saying to me, you have to habituate for iPhone. That means you need some practice to use this iPhone. Who required that extra practice? No. If I take any technology related product, that must be more comfortable to me. They have to prepare their product in order to give some comfortness to me. But they are saying to me, you need to take some button to utilize this. Who will take that? I don't like it. Any other phone? Sir, my status is what? Red button and green button. That's it. And not more than that. But even I don't want to use much about WhatsApp chatting. Where is the chance for me to use that? So red button, green button. Okay, one phone I record. I want to take some smartphone only. Internet connection is required because I need to see my Java videos. Whether videos are going on properly or not, I have to check time to time. So I require that phone. I want to take it. So what I have to do? Come on, guys. You have to give some suggestions to me. Okay, whatever it may be. Finally, I decided OnePlus is good phone, right? Chinese phone, but okay, leave it. I'll go to some store. I want to take that phone. When I go to the store, where some representative is available for me, they'll ask me, sir, now tell me, how can I help you? Then I'll ask to him, I want to take a phone, just OnePlus phone, I want to take it, no? Or maybe some Samsung phone, I want to take it. Now tell me, give some information about that. Then immediately what he will do? He will take one demo piece. In the demo piece, within 2 minutes, he will read out all the features or not. And this phone is like this, and this phone is having warranty like this, and this much of internal memory, this much of battery life, and this much of what is RAM and ROM, and what next one here, and motherboard, some information. Within 2 minutes, he will give the total information about that phone or not. But really, I have not taken the phone. I have not tasted that phone. I have not seen that phone. But within 2 minutes, I got the total information or not. That's exactly Java features. Still, we have not started Java. We don't know anything about Java. But I want to know Java in a nutshell. In 2 minutes, I want to know Java. Overall view, I want to know. But still, I have not taken the Java product. But I want to know about the Java within 2 minutes. For that purpose, Java people have given the topic like what? No? Java features. Got it or not? All right, sir. What are the various features of the Java? At least a list of features. I think almost all the features you know. No doubt for that. Already you are aware about it. I want to list out all the features. Now tell me, what are the various features of the Java? Simple. Java is what? A simple programming language. Don't ask me why it is simple. I'll explain that clearly. I have clear-cut reasons for it. And second one is like what? No, Java is an object-oriented programming language. Third one is like what? No, Java is platform-independent programming language. Half of the features already we understood in the differences now. Remaining half only we have to understand. But I need to talk about each and every one. Next one is fourth one is like what? No, architectural neutral. I think this word also you heard previously in the first class itself. Next one is that fifth one is like what? No, robust. And the sixth one is like what? No, portable. Seventh one is secure. And eighth one is dynamic. After the secure, dynamic. Ninth one is like what? No, like distributed. Tenth one is like what? No, multi-threaded. 11th one is interpretive. Interpreted or interpretive. Okay, no issues. And 12th one is a high performance. That's it. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Just what are the various features here we are having there? First one is what? Simple. Next one is what? Object oriented. Next one is what? Platform independent. Then what next one here? Architectural neutral. Next one is what? Robust, portable, secure, dynamic, distributed, multi-threaded, interpretive, and high performance. If anybody is asking question to you, tell me something about Java. Minimum 3 hours of time we have to speak out after completion of this topic. Minimum 3 hours of time. If anybody else is asking, tell me something about Java, that's enough. You have to take one paper and list out all the features, no? About each and every feature, minimum half an hour we can talk. I'll give you reason also. Now tell me, from all these things, which features you already covered? Now tell me. Simple 1 or 2 statements I covered, but again I will give that information. Simple. Next one is what? Object oriented. Next one is what? Platform independent. Then what next one? A little bit architectural neutral. Then after what next one here? Dynamic we covered. Any other one again? No. Almost all 5 or 6 are covered or not? 4 to 5 are covered or not? The remaining 5 or 6 only we have to understand. But anyway, at least even though I covered all these things, no, but one by one we have to understand clearly. Yes, sir, got it or not? But out of all this 12 number of features, interviewer may ask one question from this, not all the questions. From this particular topic. That what is that question here? How Java is a robust programming language. Simple question. But of course, topics are very, very important. Multi-threaded, distributed, and secure, platform independent. These names are very much cash in outside. But from this topic, from this Java features, no, they are going to ask specifically this one. But multi-threading, how it is multi-threading is a part of the multi-threading topic. Are getting my point or not? It's a part of the multi-threading. There we are going to cover effectively that multi-threading content here. Okay. But as of now, here we have to understand this one. Robust is one question, interview question. Here we are able to get how Java is robust. What reasons why Java is robust? That interviewer will ask this type of question, maybe max. That we have to prepare. Anyway, total content we have to understand clearly. I'm asking this question, guys. Now tell me simple overview only. How can you say Java is a simple programming language? How can you say Java is a simple programming language? Any reason for it? Already I given the reasons to you clearly. Because it will take less memory, less execution time, less power consumption. Java history I discussed about this point here. Okay, that is one thing. That is one thing, but n number of reasons are available. I'll talk about it. That means up to now what you understood, I'm telling there. Then after that I will talk about each and every feature. Next one is what do you know about object orientation? Object orientation. Now, what do you know about it now? Where application data will be stored? All the data in the application will be stored in the form of what? Objects. The database data will be represented in the form of what? Objects. Okay. What do you know about platform independent? Now tell me. What do you know about platform independent? It allows applications to compile on one operating system and executed on other operating systems. Then it is called as like what now? Platform independent. Am I right or not? Now tell me here that internal content I discussed with you. If you want to execute Java program that was compiled one time, and if you want to execute the same Java program multiple times if you want to execute the same Java program, then one component is required that is provided by Sun Microsystems. Some converter is required. That converter and execution both are provided by Java in one single component. What is the name of that component? Come on, what is the name of that component? JVM. What is the abbreviation for JVM? Java Virtual Machine. JVM has the two responsibilities. What are the two responsibilities? No, conversion and execution. Conversion and execution. Got my point or not? Now tell me, Java programming language is a platform independent programming language, but JVM is what? JVM is what? Platform dependent. JVM is what? Platform dependent. Not only JVM, the total Java software is what? Platform dependent. Java programming language. That means Java program, whatever the program we have written, that is platform independent, but Java software is totally platform dependent. Already we covered that points clearly. Okay, fine. What do you know about this architectural neutral? Nothing. In which way we understood platform independent, in the same way we have to understand architectural neutral, but the difference is there we concentrated platform, but in architectural neutral we have to concentrate on processor. That means a hardware. Architectural neutral is nothing but hardware independent. Architectural neutral in the sense like what? No, hardware independent. Platform independent is nothing but operating system independent. Architectural neutral is nothing but like what? No, hardware independent, processor independent. That's it, not more than that. Okay, that already I covered in some other places, no? Right, sir. Next one is like what? No, robust is okay, portable is okay. All the remaining content I have to dynamic. Another thing is like what? No, dynamic. What do you understand about this dynamic, sir? Now tell me. Dynamic programming language. Memory will be allocated at what time? Compilation time or runtime? Runtime. If the memory allocation is going in at compilation time, then the programming language is what? Static programming language. If the memory allocation is going in at runtime, then the programming language is what? Dynamic programming language. So Java is what? Dynamic programming language. That's why dynamic is one of the feature here. So all these points are known by you already. The remaining concepts here we have to understand, right? So that overall, this total scenario, once again, I will explain on Monday. Tomorrow, no class. On Monday, within 2 to 3 days of time, I'm going to conduct a test. Everybody should appear for that and everybody has to write that exam. After completion of the first topic in introduction part, I will conduct one test. 30 to 40 questions I will give, all multiple options questions. You have to answer for it. Then everybody has to appear for that, and everybody has to check your knowledge. Is it okay? Right, sir. Thank you, guys. Thanks, sir. We'll meet on Monday. Don't come on tomorrow. Monday, I think so. Materials are available. Maybe in outside of the class, materials are available, or at our office, materials are available. We can check with it. Thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. చెప్తారా? There you go. Guys, those are in online. Wait now, bro. Guys, wait. Tell me, guys. Then anything else I can explain to you? Study material, and we will share through Google Drive, guys. Then you'll get it. Our admin people will share that study material. Don't worry for that. Okay. Okay, guys. Then he'll give that material. Don't worry. Already that material is available with admin people, and admin people will give that material. Okay. Okay. Anything else, guys? Tell me, guys. Anything else? Shall we meet on Monday? Demo class are completed. Avinash, demo class are completed. Regular class I'm taking. Regular class I'm taking, not demo classes. Okay. Okay. Full stack. Yeah, almost all. Full stack is almost all confirmed, sir. On Monday I will give confirmation. Thank you. Guys, full stack is confirmed. Maybe on Monday I'll give the total clarity on this one. Almost all confirmed. 90% is confirmed. I'll give that information there. Yeah, Renika. Then we'll send through email. Don't worry. Yeah, Ramkoti. I will give all the details on Monday. Okay. I'll give all the details on Monday. Don't worry. Full stack fees and everything, I will give information on Monday. I'll provide that. Meanwhile, I'll send mails also. Those who attended the sessions now, we will send mails also this for all. Okay. Don't worry. Guys, anything else? Anything else? Bye, sir. Good, Savita. Thank you. Good. Bye. Anything else, guys? Anything else? Thank you, guys. And we will meet on Monday. Monday at the same time. Monday at 8:30. Okay. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys.